like there's any here. But I'm funny for guys too. Welcome to the Late Show. Flat Earth. Flat Earth Late Show. We were talking about doing a little blue pill right here. Photo or painting. I can never do this. There. We were thinking about doing a little, boom! Where's that? That's not yet. So if you want to like support this problem on the streets of Las Vegas, actually this is the freeway you take to go to California or to Florida. This is the road everybody passes through crossing the U.S. when you're going through Vegas. And it's on both sides. And it's going to be photo or painting every 64 seconds on both sides for northbound, southbound, or east and west. I think it's east and west. And for 8 seconds. And then the next 64 seconds is going to be fake or real. Photo's going to be on the left side of the globe, and or painting's going to be on the right, so we're going to switch that around. So it's going to be really like the shirt, but horizontally. And that's exactly where rush hour stops dead. Standstill traffic, right there. On both sides, every day. So we're shooting for Labor Day, folks. That's right. Starting to kick off on Labor Day weekend, all throughout the week. And we got a deal because my partner that's making the shirts here for you has a discount, like as a favored commercial printer. And basically we are looking for, it's $1,000 for the billboard. But what I'm going to do is I don't want to just take your money and then just put it into the billboard. So I got leftover shirts here. So for every donation you give of $30, you get a shirt. So it's not even a donation, you're getting a shirt, you're buying something. We call it donation because we want to be friendly in this whole, this whole thing, and it's just better for tax purposes. So photo or painting is going to hit a billboard in Las Vegas, the heart of Sodom and Gomorrah, and we need you to support us here at the Flat Earth Lake Show, and it's getting late. We don't have much time. Apparently laws have been signed by old man, because old men have old man plans to kill you and your children, fuck up this little status quo where every city in the US, if not most of the Western world, even the Eastern world, is actually thriving. Isn't it interesting? When the economy's doing well, we got a bunch of old man plans afoot to start a war with young boys. We've got young, dumb, misplaced cum, and plenty of energy and no talents, and they can't pay for college. So they're going to go out and shoot some Ruskies, or some Syrians, or some ISIS, or some Afghans, or some Chinese, or some North Koreans. They got all the cards on the table, and they brought them all up slowly over the last 5 years. When I warned you back in 2011, 2012, in the video where I actually was vying for a spot on the first commercial spacecraft with SpaceX, which never happened. And he went with some young physics student. You know, the parrot in the cage, I call it, just repeating what science wants. So they didn't take me, and I had the most votes. And I said, look, this is going to be interesting because I don't believe it's globe. And you get a chance to humiliate a flat earther by sending the first flat earther into space. And possibly the last, too. But that contest never happened. And now they launched their little rockets out in the ocean. So there's not a bunch of people witnessing it, taking pictures to see if there's anything weird with the takeoff. Besides it landing back down backwards, like in the movie Tomorrowland with George Clooney. Take a look at that. There's a rocket landing down backwards on the tarmac in the background of the movie Tomorrowland that looks spitting image like the SpaceX rocket that lands on the barge. It lands on the barge out in the middle of where nobody can see it land or take off. So we gotta like believe it from a screen. And a bunch of zombies who are watching screens in Reno, applauding when they see the image of the backwards rocket take off and land. Rocket is a missile. And what do missiles do? Like rockets? They go up. That's right. They go up. And depending on their thrust, they can go pretty high. So you doing a rocket test to go and launch a satellite? And see the shape of the world? See if it's flat? Or are you really trying to launch a missile because the distance you're trying to cover up is about the distance across to hit us? So we think you're making a bomb. Everything that's going on right now with the North Korea or anybody trying to build a rocket, they're going to be accused of trying to make a missile, because rockets get a good peek at whether the Earth is flat or not. You know, when you see those rockets up there, folks, with their little like GoPro cam, it's not thin enough, but get a pencil.
Maybe that pen right there. Try that little green pen.
Oh, it's kind of.
You got it.
I got a rubber pen. Maybe Google's trying to censor this. I got a rubber pen here. Do I have a rubber pen? Is my pen made out of rubber? Or is it your perception? I got a thinner thing here. You know, it's like I'm trying to like do this with a square. You see a pen around here? I don't want these people. There we go. Let me get a pen. Hey, look, I got a rubber pen, folks. I got a rubber pen. See, when something's straight, and you got a camera on it, and the camera's shaking, the straightness is going to go from concave. I think it only works with a pencil because pencils are made of rubber. I got this little nib on it, it's like distracting. That's a rubber.
It is distracting.
There you go, that's rubber. So what's going on here? Well, the lens instrument of the camera is trying to process the data, much like your eye. And so it'll go from curved this way to curved this way, which makes it look like a rubber pencil or a rubber pen, or a flat earth look like a concave or a ball earth. So that's why you see the earth going concave or convex. It can only go concave as much as it goes convex if it's straight. That rubber pen. But it's not the horizon that's shaking, it's the optical instrument that's filming a straight. In this case, it's your eye that's doing the rubberation, the rubberization, the oblation. Sure, the Earth is curved. Bravo! ISS live feed has been like flooded with flat Earth. I don't think even Globers even dare show up and defend it anymore. And why would they? They got television to watch. You know, 2.5 Losers is on. Dancing with the Dummies. American Idolatry. You know, ER. CNN. So how far do you go? How far up have you gone? How across have you been? You're never going up. I tried it, son, and they lied about the winner. I had the most votes. I wanted to go prove the earth was flat, not a globe. But they chose one of their own. Chicken shits. All these chicken shits. Old man with neckties pointing down at their little dicks. So the tie is an arrow picking at their old goy. And they're so angry because they lived a life where every time they pulled down their pants, a woman laughed. And after a while, that piles up, and you want everybody damned in an aftermath. This aftermath should go first. All these old man plans. Frustrated women laughed at their little dicks. And after a while, those memories get stronger as it shrivels up further in. Do you really think that Bruce Jenner got it snipped? And he's trying to convince everyone who's confused to also do it? No, he's just a man dressed up in drag, fooling all the kids. All of them. How do you know he's got a vagina or he's cut off his dick? Photo or painting, real or fake, you have to apply it as long as it's being shown on a screen. I mean, they tell you on the screen that screens your reality. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's made the transformation of gender reassignment. Bruce Jenner, 3-time Olympic athlete from the decathlon, gold medalist, American icon champion, has now gone through gender reassignment. This is unbelievable. They're telling you. It's unbelievable. They're telling you it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aren't you unbelievable? Why don't you unbelieve? Why don't you leave? Why don't you live? Why don't you unbelieve? Leave to live life. Which way do you read those 4 letters when you see them? Do you read use or use? Do you read live or live? I mean, how do you read? Believe. No more. It's going to wreck society. They gave you the freedom because they knew you would ruin it with believing and your freedom and choice to believe. While they kept the knowledge from you, turned you all into fools because what they gave you wasn't true. It wasn't proven. Except through the eyes of a painter. The eyes of a filmmaker. The eyes of a filmmaker. The eyes of a painter. The eyes of a camera. A recipe for science. Eyes of a filmmaker. Eyes of a painter. The lens of a camera. Your eye is no longer your eye. I don't see. I don't see. Someone sees for me. 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 I don't have to do anything. I just sit back and watch a TV screen. Someone sees for me. Someone sees for everybody. I don't have to work my eyes. I don't have to try. I don't have to see. I just have to watch. Watch TV. Watch the screen. Watch the TV screen. Oh, I thought it was Jacques doing the change-ups. It's you doing the change-ups. Jacques on timeout. We're trying to figure out who's doing the change. I'm kidding, baby.
You play this.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
She's the keyboardist.
My finger broke.
She's the Oh, baby.
Oh, honey. Oh.
Katie cut her finger with a knife this week. What were you cutting? Stale bread.
Apparently.
That's my fault. She was trying to cut hard French bread. Poor woman's playing keys, man. I said, we're not doing stitches. I've done this before. They would do stitches. It would be expensive. We don't have the money. It's gonna connect the nerve. The nerve will connect. We got a billboard to put up, folks, so we're like saving up in case you guys are gonna slack off and let us down again. Give your money to the fakes and the devil, tricking your mind, taking your money for a convention. They're gonna con you into a invention. You got invent. That's what I did with the flattery. I invented a curriculum to take this apart. Sorry. That there. That. I invented. And then they had to circumvent. So I had to reinvent. And then they had to convent. Isn't that where most of the nuns go? They go into the convent? Yeah. Right. They get conned. They get conned into a convention. Convention. Conned into invention rather than invention. Prevention. We gotta prevent. Convention. We gotta circumvent those who try to crush the invention. The inventors venting. I'm gonna vent. I'm gonna circumvent anybody who stops this invention. You wanna de-invent, convent, circumvent. What do we got else? Invent. I invent. And you try to circumvent. You're having a convention, so it's a legitimate concept. Conning of the sept. Not the sept of the vent. Okay, so let's take a look at sept. Well, you got like sept, concept, procept, precept, inception, deception, contraception. Block that sept. Hold it back. Contra against the sept. Antiseptic. Septic tank, where we put all the sept. We collect sept in the septic system. Septic. I digress. Digress, progress. I'm progress. A little aggressive about it, but I don't want to aggress. Okay? Progress. What's the sept? What's the gress? What's the vet? I digress. Need to get together and have a congress about all the gress. Oh, once again, congress, conning me in the gress. The congress, conning gress, conning me in the gress. While I digress, progress, progress. Math, you're starting to regress. Yes. I like to do the gress again while I regress. Digress about it. Digress about the gress. I aggress the progress. I'm progress. Procent. I'm project. Call me a reject. Call me dejected. I'll inject more ject. Rejects. Listen up. Sept. Vented. Interject. Oh, I suppose. While you pose for me, I'll compose. Repose. Relax. Strike a pose. I'll compose that. I suppose we can pose. Is it something you oppose? Opposition. Opposition. Opposites. The opposite. The not jack of the pose of the posit. So what's posit? What's position? What's positive? I compose, but you want to depose. Okay. I guess you're going to decide what's important. You're going to import tint. You're going to do the port. You're going to import tint. I'm going to report it. My comportment about it. Support it. Support the report. I comport. When you hit the port, importing. What's the difference between export and import? What's the difference between deport and export? One you asked to come in, no, so one's worth something, the other's not. What's the difference between export and deport? Fuck off, this is live, man. We don't have any script. There's no script here, this is the late show. What's the difference between export and deport? Well, one's worth money and the other's not. That was the joke. But both are being sent from ports to be measured as important subjects to the crown, the ject, the project, the sept, the ject, the port, the pose, the tract. Don't get me going on subtract and attract. All my detractors, to all my detractors who detract from the attraction, I subtract. The sub of tract, while you contract, conning into tract rather than being inspired to tract, to attract. You gonna retract, reject your concept, project, incept, invent. I digress. Progress, always progress when you digress, because you're digressing from the linear gress, the straight gress. The straight line got you all in. The Q as the British say. All in line. All in line. Fall in line. All in line. Fall in in line, you fall in line. Fall in line. Take your place, young man. Take your cue in the stand. Follow me. Fall in line.
Okay, I can't do it.
Follow me. That's the British, you know.
Let's take a quick break.
Those people stay in line. Those people know how to get into queue. But, you know, I never thought I'd see the day where there'd be people in Britain. Come on, get me some score music. Get yourself a little glass of ding ding. That there'd be people in Britain that would think that this thing here was a fucking painting. You know, obviously it's a painting. I painted it. And so many others like me. And it took a painter, not a plumber, to tell you it's a painting. It took a painter to tell you this is a painting, not a guy who does like Wing Chun. It took a painter to tell you that's a painting. Sorry. It took a painter to tell you that's a painting. I should be editing this. We should have a real-time editor on the screen. It wasn't a plumber that told you this is a painting. Right here. It wasn't a plumber. It wasn't a plumber. That's good. Let's do something disco here. It wasn't a plumber that told you it's a painting. It wasn't like a dentist. Hey, you know what? It's flat. That's fake. Show me your cavities. It wasn't a fucking dentist. It wasn't a fucking plumber. It wasn't a janitor. It wasn't a nurse. It wasn't a nurse. It wasn't a janitor. It wasn't a plumber. It wasn't a plumber. It wasn't a janitor. It wasn't a dentist. He said it was a painting. It wasn't a dentist. It wasn't a janitor. It was an artist, a painter that painted it. It wasn't a dentist. It wasn't a janitor. It wasn't a cook. It wasn't a guy cutting the lawn on Sundays who doesn't speak a word of English. That's a painting. It wasn't him. What language was that? It wasn't a kindergarten teacher. It wasn't a pastry chef. It wasn't a mechanic. It wasn't a guy who puts up shelves. It wasn't a nurse. It wasn't a priest. It wasn't a teacher. It wasn't the dean. It was a painter that told you that was a painting. Get it? It wasn't a dean. It wasn't a doctor. It wasn't a pastry chef. Told you it was a painting. It was me. It wasn't a doctor. It wasn't a dentist. It wasn't a pastry chef. It was a painter. Me. I told you it was a painting. It wasn't a chef. Wasn't a mechanic. Wasn't a quintet. Poker playing genius, chess player, astronaut never said it was a painting. Why lose their house? Why lose all the science and all the clout? Wasn't a plumber, wasn't a farmer, wasn't a race car driver, wasn't a basketball player. It wasn't a porn star. It wasn't a rapper. It was a painter. Told you it was a painting. And some people are possessed. Some people are wicked. Some people are dejected. Some people are rejected inside of themselves. They didn't cut to the chase. They didn't cut their way. They didn't make the cut. They didn't make it. They didn't make it their way. It was a painter first. It wasn't a mechanic or a wheat cutting potter. Painter. Sculptor? No, he missed the boat. He missed his eyes. He missed his vision. He didn't even understand what he was kneeling for. What was the ruckus about? The take me out. The guy painter said it was a painting. Painted it. He even painted it for you. Said it's a painting. While he tricked you, it was a photo. painter. It wasn't a tractor engineer, ballerina, spray paint, team, gymnast, tomato cultivator, was a painter. Told you it was a painting. Swallow whole. Ain't going nowhere. It's never gonna go. It's written in history. I took out the globe. I'm a painter. Took out the painting. You thought was a photo. I took out the globe. You swallowed it whole. Like a blue pill. The blue pill it is. The blue pill that will kill all of you with an old man's plan. A bunch of old men trying to start war on the young children, families, every race, every creed, believe. Mix it up in a soup of bloods. Disgusting. Old man plan. Disgusting. Old man in the necktie. With the black suit, hey, I'm not even dead. You're dressed like it's my funeral. With your weird murals and your circular arranged desk. On who shoots a rocket, who shoots a missile, who gets to see it, who gets to know, who gets to see the show. The world is flat. That's the secret. It's always gonna be flat. Flat. That's the secret fact. The world is flat. World is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can improve about it. The world is flat. Think about that. A secret fact. It's always been. Always gonna be. The world is flat. Think about that. Think about that. A little fact you should look into before you go too far. In my painting, follow a painting. It's not for everybody. Some are on the fence. Blind, confused, with scaredy cats. Scaredy cats, scaredy cats. Don't want to admit the fact it's flat. A little known fact, if you look into it. The world is flat, the world is flat. It's always been that. Stop me. Debate my senses. My senses. Logic, reason, observation, painting, skill, layer after layer. Onion, peel the onion. Cat's out of the bag, I'm fucking Pandora. Straighten the box and the can of worms over her back. Blowing the pyramids, it's poured cement, idiot. There's no aliens on coke or slaves being whipped. It's poured cement. The pyramids are just poured in wooden molds. Wake up, you fucking idiots! It's just fucking aggregate. Uniform recipe of cement. Concrete evidence. Literally right in front of your face, your eyes. But I'm crazy because I told you the pyramids were poured. Whoo! I just blew up all your little alien theories. Slaves on coke. They were nuclear reactors. I don't deny they weren't. And Vimanas, flying machines. It almost looks like if we wake up to something they're lying about, we start placing these cards that could pull the plug on our civilization as we know it. Fine. All right, they figured out we're lying. What are we going to do? All right, well, turn up the Middle East. All right, I got that fan going just in case they ever did wake up. All right. Still not enough? Oh, everybody's going flat? What about that old North Korea kook? Why don't we bring him up? All right, turn that up. Oh, he's trying to make rockets to go look on top of it. Are they going to figure out that we're partners with North Korea and Antarctica, bouncing everybody out? No? Okay, we'll turn up North Korea. And you know that China and Japan things, that's a good one. That's an old good one. China and Japan, that always works. And if that doesn't work, we got the neighbors there. They're so crazy they're going to like shoot each other with nuclear bombs in their own fucking country. It's like, I don't know how anybody wins a nuclear war between North and South of Korea. I don't. Take that, North Korea! They all blew up. It's like if you blow up North Korea, you blow up South Korea. Did you think this thing through? I think the whole point of a nuclear target is that if you're going to launch one, you want to be as far from the impact as possible. You sure South Korea is far enough from North Korea? Did you fucking think this thing through? For all the money, who's making money off this? Well, in the end, it's just like a special little group of old men and their plans. And Flat Earth is a great little like whoosh, war axe, battle axe that we could throw at them. Without even throwing or lifting anything, we just go, no. That's a fucking painting. I'm not going to go. First off, you want us to go to war because you got countries laid out on this amount of shape. This is a fucking painting. So I'm going to put my language and what they told me as a religion aside here because this is serious here. You're telling us to risk our lives. This is a painting. So you have it. I've given you all the tools here. And some people are like being little like, I don't know if it's envy or jealousy or competition. Or they, no, mine, I want, hey, no, you weren't. We got that. We like that. But now go. And then it's all these other theories. It's an enclosed dome. It's like, look, this is a painting. They got all their little cards. They sent in people to pretend to be flat earth aficionado, diaspora even. And this is the only diaspora that you got right here. Sadly, its appearance of, yeah, that's a fucking pain. And I did a comedy routine, and I started splinter selling throughout the web, and then I finally was like, hey, why don't I just take their name? You know, the name of that company, and just play around with the words there, like a little wordsmith, legally. And then that really got a lot of traction. And then it's like somebody saw, that was the first time I ever saw like the view count, like a speedometer in a race car. It was like the first time. It was like, usually you just go back and it's like 100 more views or 1,000 or whatever. I never saw it actually going in front of me. The video was called NASA Discovers Earth-like Planet Behind the Moon. People went bonkers on that one. I had no idea there was that many people looking to get off this world. Right? And I brought them to Flat Earth and they all resented me. But that's the rest of the world. That's the new Earth-like. You don't get what's going on here? New Earth-like planet found behind the moon. If you go farther enough south, you're going to be on the other side of that moon, believe it or not, in its rotation around this known area. So I was never lying, but I just showed you how I make planets and stuff like that and how we could fake it. And a lot of people got upset, but it was the beginning of the first official flat Earth shot that was made. What do you call them, like flare shot?
What are you thinking of?
Well, when, it was the first shot that was made was the NASA channel. And people go like, oh, what are you doing here? I like it when you talk and you paint, and I like it when you just talk, and I just like it when you talk, and I don't like it when you sing and all this other stuff. And it's like, this is a channel. So we're gonna have like two, hotties on the phone taking your call soon, and it's just gonna be these two flat Earth girls talking on the phone. So we're casting for a partner for Katie. So if you're out there and you're bubbly and you want to just like take calls from guys, and then they want to be explained how the moon works in this new model, we're gonna equip you with all the necessary facts and information, so you can go out on the street and you can take down any scientist from these two little hotties that are just gonna take phone calls. People are saying you should be taking phone calls. Well, I take phone calls, and it's like, I kind of veer from things. I will take phone calls, and I'll probably take a phone call tonight, right? Like we do We always like try to take a call.
Well,
Are
you
you
had
sure?
a concept on one of your last
You're not talking about that.
streams.
You're not talking about that. That's the joke. I'm just setting it up.
Oh.
She's about to blow the punchline. I know you now.
I didn't know it was a punchline. I thought it was just like.
No, we're doing it. They don't know.
Concept.
They don't know. They won't know. We can't let them know. It's about a special call that's coming in.
I think we might be on 2 different pages, but let's just.
You know what I mean? I was worried you were, you know, I don't want to tip off the
No,
magic.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Because it's a long form operation taking these calls from people. Remember, we were going to do it over a year. Trying to handle as many calls as we can. Yeah, yeah. So I didn't want to tip that off. Dealing with all these calls that are going to be coming in every show, every late show that we're going to be taking and stuff like that. So we will be taking your calls. We'll be taking some calls at some point. But we want to get a billboard going. I mean, people want to have an action. Like, when are we going to do the expedition to Antarctica? Well, I'm aiming for 2020, where before 2020, a move is made with some sort of academic body that finds the flat earth entertaining to rebrand some part of status quo science. This is what I'm hoping to bait. Just at that very least. Like, could be Darwinism, it could be GMO, I don't know. Somebody wants to prove something, they're going to use the flat earth as an example or metaphor. And they like this incursion. They're going to be like a satellite observer and sort of like a scientific body, also taking notes of the 6 teams going across Antarctica. First, get a scientific body, heritage, culture, I don't know, from one country even, or an institute, you know, that's recognized by I don't know how many people or what organization, something. That's going to lend a clout with a co-signer, like a co-signatory, or a co-signer. I don't like co-signer, it sounds awkward. A co-signatory to financing an expedition that this person's credit can use the presentation with the scientific body backing this type of expedition, approach a bank, also with the third trigger component, a film production company that would be filming each team crossing completely Antarctica, and then approach the bank, and they finance it. And there's also the 4th to 5th component, which is basically if the Gaming Commission of Nevada was on board and people could actually bet on the results. That goes to the bank. They finance. The gentleman co-signs. Then we go and present to the Antarctic Treaty members, their organization, Treaty Organization of Antarctica, and we pitch, we want to do full civilian, independent, scientific and scholarly observation with a team of artists, technicians, experts, unaffiliated to any of the treaty members, to come through 6 different entry points, and film it as an event to unify the world on this, if it's that, or what's below it. And then they don't even accept our payment to cross because they want a bond of $35 million. We get that on camera. The $35 million goes back into the account. There's no financing, and then it's a whole other strategy. So I'm just looking for the players to approach somebody that would finance this, and then use that to have a meeting to do a presentation about this expedition in the spirit of Columbus, which has never been done with Antarctica. And I think we've spent so much technology and focus on rockets that are missiles and missiles that are rockets in the sky, and no one's ever going there. I think it's high time that, can you give me a glass, son? Can you give me a glass of water?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Do you want to take it? Take this glass here, put it in some water, put some water in there. Thanks. Thanks. You're such a sweetheart. Kate, She Powerland. She Powerland, big round of applause. We want to have a live studio audience here. At least have 2 more clappers, and then 3, and then 4. That's how I built my shows in the past, where we get a big audience. I'm new to the U.S. and into Vegas, so we're going to try to set up an area at some point, or let you know when we're coming into your town, because there's a possibility we might be going to Florida, another possibility we might be going to New York. That's just it. My day job and my work takes me anywhere. So it's like, sucks paying rent somewhere, you know, when you're never going to be there. And nobody wants to entertain three-month rentals, and I'm staying in hotels. So, like, call it what it is. It's the 5-star homeless, I guess.
I think we should focus on New York and Florida specifically. since
And we might be going out there. We want to get the billboard going on here. For me, Vegas is an interesting town that I'll always have some roots, like Key West and Miami and even New York. But I think it might be time to go back to New York and see what happens there offline. But right now, we're going to be working here, trying to get the billboard up and stop these old man plans. So stop old man plans, hashtag stop old man plans, is that it?
I was doing hashtag no old man plans on flat earth.
Or hashtag stop old man plans. I'm trying to perfect this hashtag. I'm so not good at this. Whatever one takes, you pin it on like Putin, you pin it on like Trump, whenever they're, you know, North Korea, Assad, whatever, just old man plans. Even if they're not old men, they're like acting like old men with a plan. And that's fucking dangerous for all of us youngins. You know what they do every fucking 50, 60 years with all of you. Don't fucking fall for it. Little drawings on cloth. I said in the song the other day, it was really good. It was like flags. It was like colored drapes.
Pretty much. Your country's
Fucking
great.
colors on a drape. You want me to really simplify the evidence? All right, careful with that, because you start shooting other humans in the head for that. I'm not for it. Like, there's no excuse to kill anyone ever. You're a loser if you have to do that for country, whatever. It's sad that some people got to do it to defend against an asshole. But what's going on here is the people in China have been lied to about their government, about you guys and how you see them. That's the fucking problem. People in China don't want to fucking shoot Americans. And the Americans don't want to shoot Chinese people. It's these old man plans. It's these god darn stinking old man plans. These god darn old man plans. And these, darn it, old man. Stop it. Stop it. So really, when you strip it all, like all the people that are going to be doing the fighting are pretty much under like 40 here. And the people who like deciding the fighting are not fighting because they're old men with their cockamamie wild old man plans. And I say no. All of us should say that too. I don't know what no is in Chinese or in Russia, but start saying it, but in unison, and you got to say in one big loud shout, because I heard everybody there is really scared to speak out. China, you better start fucking speaking out. You know? I don't like it. Everybody's got to stop it. And then we got to defend ourselves about a brainwashed country. Oh, no. No, this was the,
Have you seen the new
no, you didn't
commercials?
understand what I meant. Sorry, this was, I was like,
No, I got you. The
oh,
other
God.
one. It's the other
God.
one. I know. I was
You're
like,
great, though. You're great. You ever see Three's Company?
No, we're gonna watch.
Just
it.
so
Is that-
cute.
Is it on Netflix?
It's like Chrissy from Three's Company, Suzanne Summers. I always wanted to. Anyways, Suzanne looks great. Just a sweet woman. She has no idea what's going on. Suzanne Summers has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about here or what happened with the flat earth and with the globe. She has no clue. If she does, then she better start speaking up. Suzanne Summers, you better start speaking up. I love you, babe. You're fantastic in Three's Company. You look fantastic.
Bottle, right?
I want all those old cougars to wake up to the flat earth. I want all these mommies. Raquel Welch, Suzanne Summers,
Oh,
all these ones.
Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley. You're all grandmothers now. You know these are shenanigans with old men, and this is a painting. The earth is fucking flat. You feel it. You know it.
This.
Yeah. And can I get that? Can I get some water in a glass? Because that was the tap water.
You
Yeah.
don't want? You want this one?
Yeah.
The water bottle?
Yeah. Put that in a glass.
Oh,
for me.
you're like so
Thanks, baby.
In a glass?
Yeah. Haven't you figured out what
We don't have
what a glass
we have
is?
cups. Like plastic cups. Are you okay with plastic cup?
Yeah, that's fine. Plastic cup. Thank you. Raquel Welch. Who else? Christy Brinkley's got to go flat. We got to get these mamas. You know what I mean? Because no one's going to fuck with Cindy Crawford if she goes flat. Or Claudia Schiffer. You know, the supermodels and hotties and the... is the one from I Dream of Jeannie? Barbara Eden. She's still around? Let's get the Jeannie on this. Just, I don't know, maybe we could just find their picture. You know, nobody really cares about them, but we know they exist. So we should, like, you know, Jeannie, Barbara, Raquel, Christy, you gotta look into this. The earth is flat, okay? This is a painting I painted. They're all paintings. And then start from there. And if they need to look at anything else, well, they can go to the NASA channel and they can inform themselves. The NASA channel, it's frozen. The NASA channel for itself. It's fine, you can let go, huh? What's going on? It's just water. Now that was like cold.
I told you it's frozen.
That was like way too much ice. Wow.
Someone said you should grow Fu Manchu. It's like, that is a Fu
That is a Fu Manchu, asshole. Do I have to come there and just like rub it on you? Come on, man. I'm trying to Fu the Chew as much as this man can. You understand? Do you Afghanistan? Everything ends with Stan, huh? Isn't it? Kabul. It sounds a lot like kaboom.
Huh?
Kabul. Kabul, Afghanistan. I don't know. You gotta like, you're one letter shy of calling your town Kaboom. You know what I mean? You're one sound. She's not listening.
Yeah, just like looking at the trolls. They're being stupid.
Well, it's like the troll tries to con you into their troll. It's called control. Right? And I'm the patrol of the trolls. I'm the paternal troll. You can't fucking beat this any way you cut it. Flat or ball. This is the biggest fucking troll ever. So fuck you, you little, what are you, like minnows? I'm a great white blue whale. I'm like a dinosaur fish you don't even fucking know about. You don't know how to troll. I troll. You understand? I control. Right? And patrol. I total troll. I troll. The total. The total troll. This is the biggest troll ever, and it was coming. The Jesuits were just begging for it. Why is this water bubbling?
It's frozen.
Wow. Interesting. Late show Friday night. Help us get this photo or painting. Right? Help us get this first through a donation you make to us. It's not even a donation, we actually give you something. It's like a tender way of saying bye. I don't know. Because I'm part of your donation process. So it's like $30, I send this thing out, I already have these shirts here. I'm doing okay, I'm not doing great, whatever. I'm a painter. People support me, and I really want to do this expedition. I send you the shirt out, whatever's left that would have gone to, for profit or whatever else. I reinvest, there's no profit here. Ask Katie, there's no profit here, huh? Everything's just constantly reinvested, like some weird creature, right? It's just like, it's not like, yeah, we absorb it and then we go to a vacation in a hotel and some resort. We do that with the work. So we do that with the work, which you do. You get to enjoy. You enjoyed the hotel last week?
My birthday!
Yeah. It's my birthday. We're gonna do, then this girl here was so lucky. This is so funny. We're gonna announce this. We're doing this week, right, Kate?
What do you mean?
Like if you call them up, we can cash in your prize this week?
Yeah.
Okay, so she got a prize. She put in her name in a raffle jar for a Corvette or something. Was it a Charger?
Yeah. I
Corvette?
don't remember.
Or one of the hotels here.
It's like a red Corvette.
But it didn't look like it was one of those things like, oh yeah, I'm not going to win the car, so nobody did it. And I said, yeah, do it for all you know. I never win this shit. So-and-so here gets a call.
The vacation package salespeople called me, of all people.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I used to do this. Let's hear your pitch. I was like, that's pretty good, actually. So we bought it. It's not bad. Hi, how are you guys? We're going to go there for his birthday. We're going to do, hopefully, the Luxor because it's going to be super creepy. And we'll be able to kind of, like, fill you guys in on, all the, like, weird Illuminati symbolism.
Yeah, we're going to decode the Luxor next week for the live, for realism versus fake. And a special late show from the Luxor in Las Vegas.
It's gonna be weird.
From our point of view, okay? Decoding the whole thing. So, yeah,
gonna be
join
weird.
us. What's that?
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I think it's good. I heard that the Luxor is basically a big, huge black pyramid that's to scale the size of one of these, poured cement pyramids in Egypt. And, yeah. And then there's like a see-through atrium glass
Capstone.
where we believe sits Chris Angel meditating all day before the show.
Yeah.
He's at the top of the capstone.
In a full lotus, yeah.
He's in a full lotus,
Yeah.
receiving the sun, and it's super air conditioned there, just right. And he just sits there in an Indian position, like the top of the hotel's energy, and he's just like getting ready to get all his dark matter.
It's like
dark
how
energy.
do you
Sun energy.
meditate and reconcile with the fact that like you're gonna be stabbed with a trillion nails? Well, you just kind of zone out and
You gotta zone out. You gotta actually be
You get
working with.
into you transcend to a different place.
Chris Jones is at the top of that capstone. I've told many taxi drivers, and they all look at me funny.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then they laugh. They laugh and they go, yeah. They go, he's in the capstone. I tell them, Chris Angel's in that capstone right now, isn't he? Meditating, like he's drawing the energy into the whole pyramid.
They go, ah ha 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 do know.
He's sending in his force, his magical
Yeah, he's in
energy.
there.
Yeah, he's doing some. I don't want to go see that, and I don't want to go see the body. Oh fuck, the bodies exhibit
You know
is in
what?
there.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
You know what?
Ooh, I don't know if we do the
disgraceful.
Luxor.
The bodies is.
Oh, the bodies exhibit is in there, and that's fucking banned in
Let's
France.
expose it. Let's expose how gross it is. We're gonna
Ooh.
pick up on all our little God messages.
I don't want to go in and see
All
that.
our little-
The bodies don't
Maybe-
have
maybe We
papers.
should go and sprinkle salt all over it or something. That's not good. Like we're Christians
Wow.
in Las Vegas. We have to do something.
Where did the Luxor came up? Like, why did it come up? Because maybe we should do the
You
Bellagio.
guys Google it.
She can pick whatever hotel in her prize.
I have two.
She gotta run her
we
up.
can- We can do something a little bit more family friendly
Family friendly?
too.
Yeah, you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see other people's kids? I don't want to see that. Eesh. I don't want to see anybody else's kids. Sorry.
So Matt has a new shirt. This is the rosy color. We made it for his sister.
Yeah, this is going to be going out to my
For
sister. Not this one. We're making another
We're
one.
gonna do another. Yeah, but it's rose colored. It's for Rosie.
So this is
We'll do a pink one for Rosie. And then
just-
we have a teal one. Another one that's teal.
we just thought, this is cute and sexy for women, and it's just like,
And then there's new leggings. These are the other leggings, which are
oh
cool
yeah,
too.
nice. Let's see that. So these are some.
These are actually really fucking cool.
These are some like floor clothes,
Yeah, these were.
floor line. It's just like some casual metallics
Galaxies.
and spots and designs, and it's just
abstract.
it's just fun little
That's
mess that we just sort of use to like clean up some messes.
How much will you sell the tank tops for, Matt?
Tank tops are going for $30.
Okay.
$30, and then we get a little more expensive for the ladies' clothing. Sorry about that.
Well, with these
They're
tank tops,
sexy.
we can do like almost any color.
Yeah, we could do whatever color you want with these tank tops. So we're gonna have like several colors available. You can go to the this website. Real shill right across the ice in Antarctica. You're fucking right. I'm gonna sell out. We're
Did
going
you say
across.
sail out? Are you saying sail out?
Sail out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sail out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna totally sail out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sail out like you've never sailed out before. I'm a sail out. Total sail out.
I gotta start.
This one here is good. She's got some mind pops
Marketing.
since her birthday. This one here. What was the other one you had the other day?
Oh,
Oh.
I remember.
Oh.
Oh,
You gonna come and say it?
What was it? Patrol and.
No.
What was it? I don't remember.
Come and say
I
it.
don't
I'll whisper it in your ear.
Oh, you know it.
I'll give you a hint. We found out that maybe the Vatican owns the Bank of America. Or it does. This guy's, it's maybe until I go and verify this. Right? So I don't know if you want to go check this out. So that's my hint.
Okay, well, the papal state, right? Did you say
Papal.
PayPal? Are you saying PayPal?
It's actually, it's papal for the Pope too. PayPal.
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 Okay.
It's going on, man.
Think about that.
If it's true, Vatican owns shares or owns it, if it's true, Vatican owns Bank of America, well then anything's possible here.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. I'm looking at an old chair or something. all
Everyone's
the
like, you need to
time.
fucking oil that chair, man.
Oh man, this chair is like annoying. Let's stop it.
Oh, look.
Let's just stop
This
it.
is why you guys need
Let's
me
just,
because
let's just stop.
no one's gonna tell you about
Let's
the
just
chair.
stop. That's just stupid.
Be honest about the chair.
There you go.
Trade your sunglasses. These are cool. These are like green and blue. It's gonna go with your scenery.
Oh, these are the,
This is the new ones. These are cool too. Are they too small for you?
no, this is fantastic. They look great.
I mean, I guess.
Somebody's getting mad right now because I changed glasses.
No, I actually want to wear them.
Do you want to come in, Kate?
Yeah, I'll give you 1 second.
Somebody's mad probably somewhere in the world. It's like, the guy fucking turned you. You know, you can't even wear glasses right. It's like,
You should let me wear those.
you don't know how to wear sunglasses, fucking idiot. It's fucking, that's the stupidest looking pair of. Somebody's trolling out there. He's gone off. Someone's trolling. Who cares? You know what? This whole thing is like bigger troll than you'll ever be in your life with your little stupid like vermin comment. This is the biggest troll. You're just jealous. You have lost control, troll. Even the con has lost control. So, this billboard here,
Robert Owens might buy his wife the teal. He totally should. It's really cute. We'll have some photos up tomorrow.
whatever's going on here, she sells this pair of pants, she sells these shirts. Folks, we're putting the money that we would make where we would like go and, we don't need vacations because we travel and we do design hotels and resorts and we just do projects all over the place. So we're always out and about. Whatever we do make goes into this billboard here. So help us out here. Hit the PayPal donation button in the description box, and I'm going to send you a shirt with your donation. So you're just like you're buying a shirt through a donation. But like I said, it's a soft way of saying, hey friend, let's get this thing up in Las Vegas and see how people stare at this in standstill traffic right under it. Photo, of course, is going to be on the left of the globe. We decided, or painting is going to be on the right, so it's going to be photo, then topic. Photo, question mark, topic, and then painting. So we're going to have a horizontal version of the word above the globe, and then below the globe vertically. So it'll be to the left and to the right. So that's what we're going to do, both sides of that billboard, north and south. And I'm going to get my camera underneath the billboard. I'm going to stand there, and when they all stop during traffic, I'm going to film all their faces like an audience. Like I'm going to pan across the windshields, watching them all contemplate at this. Because me there on top of it, they're going to look up at it. So they're going to look either way. Then they look back down because they already looked at me because I'm under it. And then they basically, I get them on camera freaked out. Everybody who got this shirt has sent an email or sent a video or has said this is unbelievable the way their eyes pop when they walk past you, especially on the East Coast. East Coast, this shirt is very disturbing. You'll get more fun out of this on the East Coast and the West Coast. West Coast, California, it's like, cool. Huh. East Coast, it's like they just saw the devil.
I don't know.
It's fucking funny.
Go home, drive home now.
It's like, so it's like, go home, drive now. Go home, pray.
Get off at the segment.
I don't know what would go on in their heads, but we're gonna get the faces of everybody behind the windshields, and then we're gonna bring this to a philanthropy or an organization that is a foundation that is going to pay for the budget to have these all over France and Germany and the UK. So total alien invasion. Are you ready for it? Because, you know, you guys been saying, when are you going to do your expedition and when are you going to do anything? And so these photo or painting of this right here in cities around the world. Well, so would they all ask the question?
Was that a photo that I just saw or a painting?
What do they mean? Photo. How would I? What's a photo? Like painting? Well, what's my reference? This is what's going to go through their head. when they're in the traffic in any country, in any language. So we're
They
starting.
look better on you.
We're starting with Las Vegas.
Thank you, Las Vegas. You've been great.
So help us out. We'll send you a shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna donate as much as you donate. I'm just gonna ride this thing now.
That's good.
We're just gonna ride this thing. Okay?
Okay.
This is autopilot. And I'm gonna stamp some floors everywhere. So these little beautiful floors, these jewels that I do in reality, you can go visit because I'm a real guy. I'm a real deal. They'll be like our personal little temples and pyramids of that moment when the truth came out. So I'll have one in Miami, and I'll have one in like Las Vegas, and I'll have one in like West Sacramento, and I'll have one, you know, in LA and in Montreal. I'll have them all over, so you can go and visit these things one day. So we're writing history. We're asking a question about that, and we're allowed to. And we're asking you what you think and what your answer is. That simple question. It's a two-worded question. Oh shit. A three-worded, sorry. It's a three-worded question.
You have two options.
Photo or painting. That's 3 words. It's 3-worded question. And it's so devastating. Picture's 1,000 words. Well, this picture is the rest of it. So we want the billboard up, and we'd like your help. This is the alien invasion. This is the extraterrestrial landing. We are now colonizing the surface. And we're looking for your support, where human beings need to ask themselves this question about this icon, this image. Is this their world? So we want the question out. I painted the painting. I'm all dressed up to go to the ball. Got my dancing shoes on right now. Right? She's got her brainwash, I got mine. And we're gonna go dance with the devil. Right? That's what this is about.
Always dancing with the devil.
Right?
Always.
That's what this is about, right?
Always.
But we're gonna dance, right? Right? So let's it was always that expression, wasn't it? Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Unbelieve a ball. Telling you right to your face. Impossible. That's good. They came up with that. That's cute. I like it. It works. It's definitely good. Unbelieve a ball. They're telling you. And they're laughing right in your face. They tell you it in the news when something that is probably bullshit. Man came up, exploded himself in the crowd. Absolutely unbelievable. They said it was absolutely unbelievable. It's like, you can't even believe this.
I saw them. I could
It was
not
unbelievable.
believe
It was like, don't even believe this. I tell you right off the bat, they're lying in the news when they say unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, and it's unbelievable. So we'll have that as well. Every 64 seconds, this caption is also changing. Photo painting, fake or real, unbelievable, not your point of view. It's just like every 64 seconds, same image, but the words are changing every day. So yeah, it should be pretty good. 64 seconds.
it. Say goodnight to Dan. He's signing off.
So,
We gotta
Dan,
come here,
thank you very much for moderating. Unsilent Dan for doing the color commentary.
Always a pleasure, Dan.
On
always
all this.
Grateful, always a pleasure.
And yes.
And yes.
Yes. We're going to keep it short because Jacques canceled out on us. We'd be going a lot further. You want to go one more?
Yeah, let's do some
Oh, let's
more.
go one more.
Just kidding for that.
You got to make me react real
I like
quick.
your little reaction. That's
Photo. 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 painting? Photo or painting? This doesn't look real, huh?
No.
If I go like that.
Looks like the moon. Next,
Doesn't
you
make
guys
any
are gonna
sense.
be saying, "Oh, well, yeah, the Earth is flat, but it's."
Oh, look, I'm making their dome. Look, I'm making their
Oh,
dome.
you may as well be a Freemason.
Check it out, I'm making their dome.
That's what one of the pillars.
Look, I'm making their dome.
I know, I'm well aware. I'm trying to tell you, that's what one of their pillars looks like.
Oh my God, they're still in their fucking globe. They think they're in a dome. Oh look, they're in their dome.
That's.
But it's still got a bowl on the bottom, huh? So you're still going through like ball withdrawal.
That's creepy. Don't do that, honey. That's the Freemason model.
Which one? I went with like what?
The flat oblate on the bottom.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
top.
That's the Freemason pillar, folks. They're fooling you with the dome. They're fooling you with your home. They're fooling you like a fine-tooth comb. They thought of everything, every detail, every hole had to be plugged. Every home. They plugged every hole. 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 They plugged every hole they saw. They plugged every hole they robbed. They plugged every hole they saw. Every soul lost. They plugged a hole. And you lost your soul, lost your home, lost control, lost control, lost it all. You're talking, lost it all, lost control. Oh. To the troll, I lose control. But I started the ultimate troll. Whoa, whoa. Ultimate troll. Control, control. You lost control. Lost control. To the troll. Lost control. But who drove to? Broke the rules. Who was the ultimate back of the class? Wise, cracking ass, wise man, smart ass, the one who pointed out all the flaws in the story they told to the class. Who's the ultimate troll? Who lost control in the end? Who lost control? Who lost his soul? Who lost their life, their home? Oh, 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 oh. Who lost control? You lost your soul, you lost your soul. I'm always in control of my soul, alone. I answer to nobody on this one. I'm in control. I did the ultimate troll. I took out the globe. Try to take care of that. Clean that up, mess. Hey, Matt. Go ahead. I see you invade with your fakes, your spies, acids, con artists in disguise, white knight patrons, servants of the king, trying to hold court me like a bird singing, trying to buy my soul, take control of this throne. I'm gonna take control. Watch me enjoy myself. Always rising from my ashes. Always rising from the flatness. Always been flat. I started this. I'm gonna end it across Antarctica. Billboards. I need your support. They're gonna write a report. They're gonna make it important. They're gonna make it important across other nations. Germany and France after Las Vegas. UK, Russia, Australia, South Africa. Ask yourself, photo or painting to your glow. Who lost control? Send in your trolls. Trying to gain control. I took control. Troll, the ultimate troll. Take out your globe. Support the billboard. She Powerland. All her love and all her energy and all her fucking goodness and smartness and rhythm coming out here. My wife. Beautiful. I love this woman. Support us. We are the flat earth couple that are pushing it home. Taking it home. Taking it home. Taking it home. We're taking it home. We're taking it home. 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 The whole home soul. The whole soul home. The whole soul home. Soul of your home. Where are you from? Where are you from? I always say from here. Where are you from? I don't know. Maybe far, far away from here. Way over there. Hey, stop. Where are you going? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm from. Where I'm going. How far I can go. How far is far across? Far. How far can I go? Is there a limit? Okay, is there a limit? Is there really a limit? Is there a limit? Is there a limit? Really, is there a limit? Is there a limit? Katie on the keys. Are we wrapping this up here, or are you going to come up with something else? We're just trying to sell this idea so we can go across the ice and then get this shirt on you with your donation, and you walk around and we invade the minds of men and women and children. Photo or painting. Is the earth flat? How would you know this is a photo? Who would know? You gotta believe. You always gotta believe. You always gotta believe someone else. You never know. You never know. You never have this view. But that you're gonna base every choice you make, you choose. You're gonna like base your life on a shape you'll never see. Because it comes down to war, it's kind of banking on it. The whole thing banks on this belief. This whole thing rests on you believing. A painting of you you'll never see. I'm challenging your view of reality. Challenging me. Fuck off. This is for me, man. Challenging myself to understand truly reality. Stress tested. I'm taking your mechanics to prove it runs. A motor, man. A motor in my head makes sense with my sense. Because there's a bit of a division, a bit of a disconnect. A bit of that's not what I'm seeing. It's not what I'm seeing. It's not what I feel. What's that? That was good, folks. Photo or painting. Real or fake. True or lie. Artificial reality. Art. Artifact. Artifact. The artifact. Artifact. The artifact. All right. We should do some G's with globes on both cheeks.
How about some like bathing suits or like workout clothes?
Dress with a flat earth and then the globe. Choose.
Don't
It's
pick a
coming.
model. You can't pick a model. That's a great image. That's what they got.
She Powerland was great tonight. Your attention span beats any other person who suffers. And let's get this billboard going up. Hit that PayPal donation. I'm going to send you a shirt, and then you'll start mind popping the people in your town. And then we'll film the windshields of everybody during rush hour, looking up at the billboard, photo painting, confusion. Then we finance all over the world. Let's go, folks. You want to know what we're going to do? Let's sail out. Let's completely